It's very hard to change. You've been able to do it. So I hope that at the end of the day, the book is an object lesson on how to change.
I want the biases to come out of all of us and look at a true story of redemption and change. And I want, more people that's educated, that we consider educated in high positions, to understand that one can change and that work like this need to be more done.
My name is Charlie Barber. Very happy to be here today with my friend, William Outlaw. William and I have collaborated on a book called Citizen Outlaw, One Man's Journey from Gang Leader to Peacekeeper.
Mr. Barber basically fell on my lap. He understood what I was trying to accomplish. I wanted the whole story to come out, and I didn't want it to be published as a hood book far as kids glorifying. I want them to know my whole aspect of my life.
The book is about William's journey from the biggest gangster in New Haven in the 80s. He had a crew of 40 guys working for him when he was 16, 17 years old. The second half of the book is about William's transformation to an award-winning community leader.
Coming back into community with the reputation I have as a terrible reputation as a drug dealer, this violent individual, this guy that loves money and cars, fast women. A lot of people thought I was coming back to destroy the community. And now here it is, I wasn't what they thought I'd be. I was coming with a whole totally different message.
William, getting out after 21 years, I can only imagine psychologically what that was like, the adjustment that you had.
It was very hard adjusting after doing 20 years. Oh yeah, it took me about 5 minutes to cross the street. And the car, zoom, zoom. And I stood there for 5 minutes playing double, do I go or I don't go? And I remember somebody in the car rolled by and said, just hit the button over there. I don't know how long they was watching me, but they said hit the button. And that was the first time in my life I ever used the walk button. But not one time in my mind did I ever think about going back to the street.
A lot of what William and his team are doing in New Haven is a new way of looking at criminal justice issues, and particularly youth violence. The idea is to look at youth violence, especially not just as a criminal justice problem, but as a public health problem. And if you look at it, there's some real similarities in terms of trying to stop the spread of violence the way you would try and stop a disease, and intervening right after an incident.
When I first took on the job, though, the job came easy to me. When I said came easy to me, they wanted me to engage younger men about not being in gangs or not being in street activity. So over the course of doing this job now for almost going on 10 years, I have learned so much about this work I do. I do a lot of intervention work now. When I say intervention, I go into neighborhoods like knew the summer was coming. So all winter, I go to people I know that's in the street, that's selling drugs, doing robberies, or whatever. All winter, I'm on you. It's always something underlining in you why you choose to do what you do. That ain't who you are. You chose, you made a decision, you're hard on your luck, financially, you ain't in school. It's something about it. So that's one thing I have learned about doing this work, too.